А сейчас мы переместимся в Хорватию, и у нас на связи Уна из Zagreb School of Economics and Management. Una.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Una, we
Hello?
can hear you. All is okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And how are you?
We are well as well.
Okay, I'm glad. So should I start with the presentation or?
Yeah, you can start with your presentation. We're glad to welcome you, and we'll be happy to hear to your presentation and to see.
Okay, so thank you very much for having me on your fair. It's an honor to present here. My name is Una, and I work in international admission and recruitment at the Zagreb School of Economics and Management in Croatia. So I will try to share my screen now. Oops. One moment, sorry about the delay. Okay. So in this presentation, I will be talking about the Zagreb School of Economics and Management, or short ZSEM, about Zagreb and Croatia, about our study programs, the career center, scholarships that we offer, our campus activities for students that we organize, traveling. I will answer the question, do you need a visa to study in Croatia? I will talk about the accommodation, living costs. I will introduce you to the international office team and to Miss Maria Kairova, a long-term professor at ZSEM. She's Russian. And Peter Partsey is a ZSEM student from Russia. He will say a few words about his experience. So ZSEM was founded in 2002 by Mr. Đuro Njavro, our dean, and Mr. Joseph Bombels, the professor at the John Carroll University in USA, which means that ZSEM is basically modeled after the American educational system. In 2004, ZSEM was for the first time accredited by the prestigious AACSB accreditation. In 2008, Ed Universal for the first time proclaimed ZSEM the best business school in Croatia, and after that gave it 4 palms of excellence. In 2017, ZSEM became a proud partner of 150 universities worldwide. And in 2020, QS, the top universities, rank ZSEM as MBA specializations amongst the best 200 in the world. And this year we also moved to a new campus. So ZSEM is located in Zagreb, Croatia, and here you can see on this map where exactly it is. So now a little bit about our country. Croatia is located in southeastern Europe on the Adriatic Sea. It's a member state of the European Union. It has about 4 million citizens. It's famous for the city of Dubrovnik, which was one of the main locations of the film Game of Thrones, the popular TV series, but also it was one of the main filming locations for the film Robin Hood, Star Wars, and so on. It's also famous for Plitvice Lakes National Park, the coast, and more than 1,000 islands, islets, and reefs. It's famous for football. It won the 2nd place on the World Cup in 2018. For the festivals such as Ultra Europe. Zagreb has about 800,000 citizens. The transportation that we use is mostly trams, buses, and Uber is very common. There are many art events, and the country is very safe. Actually, this year, actually really recently, it was announced the 3rd best country in the world in 2020, according to the safety of the country, the stability, and how it handled the COVID-19 crisis. So the mission of ZSEM is to transfer values, knowledge, and skills that students need for long-term success in a globalized business world undergoing constant technological and market transformations, which we can actually witness now during this COVID pandemic. So at ZSEM, we offer 3 study programs or levels: the BBA, the bachelor. We have 2 bachelor programs completely held in English language. They last 4 years. Then we have 11 MBA programs completely held in English language. They last 1 year. And we have a DBA program in collaboration with Sheffield Hallam University in the UK, which lasts 4 years. So one of the bachelor programs in English that we offer is economics and management. And here you can take courses in the fields of finance, accounting, marketing, and management. The other bachelor program in English is business, mathematics, and economics. And here you can take courses in the fields of quantitative mathematics, business economics, and information technology. We have 11 MBA programs, which you can see here from the fields of finance, marketing, management, human resource, tourism, and we also have an executive MBA, which is held only on weekends. So as a ZSEM student, whether on a bachelor or a master level, you have the opportunity to go on a student exchange for a semester or for a year to one of our 150 partner universities worldwide. You need to have a minimum GPA 3.5 out of 5. And you can get also the Erasmus Plus financial support. The financial support ranges from 200 to 600 euros monthly. It depends on the country that you go to. So like I said, we have 150 partner universities. Our master students also have the opportunity to obtain a second degree at one of the prestigious universities in the world, such as Kedge Business School in France, Tilburg University in the Netherlands, Louis Business School in Italy, East China University in China, IIBN Business School in Russia. And for example, they can spend 1 semester at ZSEM, 1 semester at Kedge, and receive 2 diplomas. Or if they select, for example, Tilburg, they spend 1 year at ZSEM, 1 year at Tilburg, and they receive 2 diplomas. At ZSEM, we also offer short programs. We offer an international summer school in summer, leadership in Croatian Winterland in winter, and cross-cultural negotiations program usually in May. All of these programs contain trips to Plitvice lakes and one of the cities on the coast, such as Split and Zadar, and a rich social program. So ZSEM in numbers. ZSEM is actually a small business school. We have about 1,000 students, 120 professors, about 20 administrative staff. However, 83% of ZSEM faculty hold a PhD. We are proclaimed the 31st most diverse school globally in terms of international staff and students and gender equality. 8% of ZSEM MBA alumni start their own business, which is above average because the global average is 5%. And 35% of our students are international. So how do we study? We study by using case studies, computer simulations, group projects, class presentations. We have international professors that come to teach at ZSEM, for example, 1 course or maybe half of a course. And we have e-learning. We use e-learning methods such as Zoom, Loom, and Lumen, which is our e-learning platform. Especially now during COVID, we use this a lot. the faculty is very practically oriented and is in close contact with the business community. So at ZSEM, we also have a career center, which helps our students find job and internships in Croatia, but also abroad. 94% of our students get employed within a year after graduation. This is precisely due to our close contact with the business community. 40% of our students get employed during their studies, and we also have a Student Future Day, which is our internal student job fair. I would also like to mention that if students decide to go on an internship in one of the European countries, they can also get Erasmus financial support. So here you can see some of the companies in which our alumni work. These are mostly local brands, so you probably don't know them. But here you can see some of the international brands in which our alumni work. So we also offer international scholarships. We have 36,000 euros of fund, and your tuition fee can be reduced by 1,000 to 3,000 euros. So as I mentioned in the beginning, this year we have moved to a new campus, and this is our new campus. So we are located in a modern building. We have modernly equipped interactive classrooms. And here you can see this is a living room for students where they can hang out and study. Here on this map, you can see ZSEM is located here, and here is the main square. So all of this basically is the city center, which means that ZSEM is only 15 minutes away from the main square. It's located in the city center, surrounded by 2 hospitals, a grocery store, cafe. It has a gym inside of the building, and several restaurants around. We also organize a lot of activities for our international students. We have a buddy program, which means that each international student is assigned a buddy, which helps them adjust at the school and also integrate in the Croatian society, which we believe is very important. We organize field trips. At the beginning of each semester, we organize a freshman weekend trip, and we take our students to the Plitvice Lakes National Park and one of the cities on the coast. And we also organize social activities for our students so that they can get to know each other and network, which we also believe is very important for their future business career. So here you can see some of the pictures of our international students. If you like to travel, Zagreb is the perfect location because it is only 2 hours away from some of the most popular European metropolis or destinations. For example, it's only 2 hours away from Paris by flight, 2.5 hours from London, 2 hours to Amsterdam, 4 hours by bus to Vienna, Budapest, and so on. Besides this, our students also like to visit Sarajevo, Belgrade, Venice, Ljubljana, and so on. So what do students like about ZSEM? At the end of each semester, we conduct a survey to see what the students think about us, and this is what they say they like the most. So they really like the international atmosphere at the faculty. The professors are more like mentors, the friendly environment, and because of our small size, the students are not just a number for us. We have a very personal approach to each student, and also the social activities that we organize. So do you need a visa to study in Croatia? Most of the countries from your region do require a visa to study in Croatia. For example, if you're from Belarus, Russia, Kazakhstan, you will need to apply for a visa. At the Croatian embassy, there is a Croatian embassy in Moscow, in Minsk, and Nur-Sultan, and in most of the capital cities. Usually students have no issues getting a visa. Our school helps the students obtain the visa by issuing an acceptance letter, but it's on the student to do this on their own. As for the accommodation, we don't have a student dorm, but we collaborate with 2 housing agencies that help our students find the accommodation in Zagreb. These 2 agencies are called Grab a Home and Home in Zagreb. As for the living costs, as you can see here on this table, this is approximately how much our students spend per month. So in total, it is from 600 to 1,000 euros monthly. As you can see, the cost of living in Croatia is affordable compared to some Western European countries. And here you can see our international office team, Mr. Javier Aguayo, the head of the international office, myself, and my colleague Amal Mali, the Erasmus Plus coordinator. And this is all from me. Thank you very much. Spasiba. I would like to introduce you now to Mrs. Maria Kairova, the long-term professor at ZSEM. She teaches Russian and Euro-Asian studies. So Maria, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Una. Thank you for your great presentation. We will be happy to contact you and the colleagues of your international office, and we recommend Croatia to all those who are still choosing the destination for their studies. And we thank you for your presentation.
Yeah, thank you very much, Maria. I was actually referring to Maria Kairova.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Maria Kairova, our professor. I'm not sure if she's here or if she's able to say a few words. I don't know.
Una, we can't see her. Let's do it the following way. We shall introduce the next speaker, and if Maria will join, we will give her some minutes after the next presentation.
Okay. Yes, and so those guests who are in the participants, they cannot speak on this. Oh, she wrote in the chat that she's here. Okay.
She's here.
Is she able to say a few words or no?
Hello? Yes, is it? Can you hear me?
Yes, Maria, we can hear you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Can I have a few words now in Russian?
Yes, I will now stop share, so you can maybe turn on the video if you like. If not, yeah, you can say a few words in Russian.
That's the problem, because my camera is on, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Мария, я могу, да, меня слышно? Я могу сказать пару слов?
Мария, мы рады вас приветствовать. 2 минутки у вас, потому что у нас уже ожидает следующий участник.
Да, конечно. Добрый день.
Добрый день, спасибо.
Меня, да, слышно очень хорошо. Добрый день. Буквально 2 слова. Уна очень хорошо представила нашу школу. Что я хотела сказать? Загребская школа экономики и менеджмента – это действительно небольшая школа, да и Хорватия небольшая страна. Но у нас очень, во-первых, действительно хорошая аккредитация, и мы даем замечательное образование. У нас очень близкий и такой творческий подход к студентам. Действительно, мы пытаемся узнать желания студентов и помочь ему в реализации своих планов. А сейчас, особенно в этой ситуации с ковидом, я вам просто расскажу за минуту о нашем опыте того, как приехали к нам 2 студента из Москвы и Санкт-Петербурга в этом году. Я им помогала, я курировала весь процесс получения виз и билетов. Это непросто, но посольство Хорватии для студентов студенческие визы выдает. Вы получаете сначала туристическую визу, а потом уже здесь, в Хорватии, непосредственно в Загребе, с моей помощью мы идем в полицию и получаем студенческий вид на жительство. Поэтому даже в этой сложной ситуации это возможно, пусть вас это не отпугивает. Если вы хотите наши программы магистерские, MBA или PhD, то вы можете, в принципе, заявиться уже в этом году, сейчас на следующий семестр. Или, конечно же, мы вас ждем и летом для заявок для начала учебы в сентябре. Все возможно. Программы обучения, программы internship, практики рабочие, как Уна уже сказала, действительно, мы тоже можем сделать индивидуально под ваше желание. Так что возможности есть. Команда международных студентов, международных преподавателей, путешествия, когда они станут возможны. Вас ждет замечательная и интересная, и насыщенная студенческая жизнь. Вот, я надеюсь, что вот я немножко на русском дополнила Уну.
Да, спасибо, Мария, большое за дополнение. Ваше, будем рады с вами связаться, со всей вашей командой.
Конечно, спасибо большое.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.